Listless Radio. Believe it.
Hi, this is Yvette Maynard. I'm here in Cobb County at the Cobb County Community Garden. It's a wonderful place to be. You get to learn a lot of stuff about insects, vegetables, and organic stuff. We are all organic here. Welcome to Cobb County Community Garden. Stay tuned.
Miss International,
Dalita.
but this is information about the Bluebird Trail.
Okay, here you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's just not just a community garden. We just want to make it a lot of educational stuff around here for individuals. So we can walk over here. And one thing Jim has done, Jim has gotten individuals to donate and buy some of the bluebird houses. So the trail goes almost about 1.5 miles back.
Wow.
And so there's different numbers on each house that individuals can come and see that they donated. And some of them, I think further back, have their names on them. I think they bought little plaques for that. So this is one of the bluebirds. And I always go from the side because you never know what's living in here. Okay, okay. Nothing's in there. Everybody's cleared out, but usually there's a nest in there, and then you'll see eggs. Because it was so funny. It's been about a week ago. We still saw a nest with some eggs, which is very surprising because this is the time that most of the birds fly away. So to see a nest and some babies in there around this time of season is very unusual. But Jim wanted to do this because there's a lot of nature trails back here, and just to be able to teach individuals, just because we have the garden is good. The birds are good for the garden sometimes because they bring in the bees and they bring in other animals as far as insects, the good insects. So we want that. But then we want it to be educational for people because people like to come back here and walk and relax. Cobb County bought the land from the people that own that White House over there probably a couple years ago, and it's almost 200 acres from what I understand. So it goes from here all the way back 200 acres. So it's a nice walk. You'll see people walking the trail. We'll have people walking through here, and it's just nice and relaxing. Now, I did it one time. I may be able to do it again because it's cooler, but I have to have my cane because of my MS. I got back there one day and I was like, whoa. And luckily Jim had some water on him that was cold, so I was able to drink it so my body temperature could try to go down, and I felt better. But sometimes I have to gauge it, not knowing how far it was. So he had a stick to help me get back over here. And I was like, whoa, Jim, this was long and hot. And we're just like, okay. I was like, I can't do this. So a lot of times I'll still do a lot of stuff to keep my body strong and work out, but I have to pace myself. Like right now in the shade, this would be perfect for me to walk, because if I walk in the sun, my body will get too hot. So I'll try to do that. But he comes and feeds the birds. He'll put worms up here. When we're digging in our bed and we have the grubs, we'll put the big fat ones up there for the birds. And Jim will laugh. I said, Jim, I'm sorry, but it was nasty. There's a little dirt in there because I did not want to pick up the grub. But I always have gloves on when I pick up the grubs. So that's for the birds. And this is another one. This is a pretty one.
This is a cute one.
This is a cute one. But we don't have to worry about the squirrels coming up here for some reason. But this is what they like to eat. So Jim will go buy the worms, and then this is the people that donated. They had a little plaque, J and J Graham, September 2013. So this is the birdhouse that they donated, and so we just like people to come see where their birdhouses are. So Jim will take them on the walk. He's had homeschool children that come here, so he took them on the walk because the kids are like, wow. So they like wow over the garden and wow over there. So they get to walk. And then I'll show you some of the fig trees back here since Vicki already told us. But now, some of the things, what can you do in Barbados in reference to doing something like this?
Well, in Barbados, we're now really getting into organic farming. Took us a little while because you know that everything is pesticides, chemicals, that sort of thing. And once you claim, or once you profess, or once you go to the Ministry of Agriculture and say, I'm doing organic farming, they pounce on you occasionally to test your soil, to make sure that that's what you're doing. Because if you're not, then you're not going to get the concessions that they have for you. If you say you are and you're not going to get the concessions that they have for you as an organic farmer.
Oh, okay. So they have money set aside to help out the organic farm.
Yes.
Now that is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. So now, how much land will you be working with to start an organic garden?
Well, there are people who start just in the backyard. Depending on how big it is. For me, I started.
Excuse me 1 second. Okay. This is a pecan.
Is this a real pecan now?
Yeah, that's a good pecan.
Good. Imagine yeah, a real pecan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I see another one because I can crack them open.
Okay.
With my hand.
Yeah, it feels kind of hard.
Yes. But a lot of times people didn't know those were pecan trees.
No, I wouldn't be able to identify them either.
They said, how do you know? I said, my granddaddy has 5 in his backyard. Now, don't ask me about any other tree, but a pecan tree I know.
Wow.
So these are some of the different trees that we have growing back here. And then the ones that Vicki was talking about, they're over here, where those bushes are. They're some of the big trees. But we just want everything to be organic, so when it grows, we're allowed to come back here and pick some of the vegetables and the fruit. So because we took part in this, because this is on Cobb County property and it's not closed in, you have individuals that can come up here and pick the fruit also. So that's fine. But individual visitors are not allowed to come in here and pick the vegetables. Now we welcome visitors. We let visitors come in, and we like to show visitors around, and that's no problem. Sometimes when they bring kids, we ask them to hold the kids' hands because we don't want children to get hurt in there running around. So, but everybody just likes to come and see what we're doing in the garden. But this is one more over here. So when we come up here and you can look down, you can see some more of the birdhouses as we walk by. There's one right there. I think that's number 5 over there. I think we have almost 30 birdhouses.
Wow.
So Jim has walked around and Mike, and they put the birdhouses up. And they build the birdhouses, or some people go and buy a birdhouse that they like, and he'll put them up. This is theirs, and they did theirs on June 2012. So people can come and say, this is what I donated for Cobb County. And I think they're about $50 or $100. Good. And so people just like to come, and as they walk around, they look at the birds. And sometimes if Mike or Jim are out, we have these little steps. You can climb up here and you can see if there's any babies in there. So people get excited. Because you have some people that just like to watch birds and see what kind of birds are in Georgia. So they come out here.
Great.
I hope you enjoyed this.
Immensely. Yes. Yeah.
More than what you thought it was going to be.
Yes. This is pretty much part of who I am. Yeah, I grow my own vegetables in the backyard, most of them. And I grow mine in rum barrels. It's a wooden barrel.
I know.
That right. So I grow mine in the wooden rum barrel. And I've got maybe about 12. So the things that I don't want insects and stuff to run on, like the sweet potatoes, I plant in the earth.
News Radio.
Believe it.